freshman year, I was just someone who loved building things out of wood. But now, it's time to turn that passion into a real business.
It's nice seeing you again, Aiden. Last time we talked, you said you had a business idea you wanted to pitch to me. What's your idea, Aiden?
That's right. Let me fill you in. You know how many businesses rely on marketing their location, like museums, lodges, or even small town coffee shops? It's part of their identity. I plan to tap into that need by creating custom topographic maps, CNC carved into quality wood turned into tables. These maps will highlight local mountains, or lakes, trail systems, and not just furniture. What I'm creating, it's a conversation starter, a branding tool, a memory.
Interesting. So you're targeting other businesses?
Yes, but not just them. I will also sell directly to people who love the outdoors. People who want to bring a piece of their favorite place into their home, whether it be the lake they grew up on or a mountain they have conquered. I'll market through places like the Key Peninsula and Gig Harbor art shows, where people already appreciate the local art and outdoor culture, and will have a higher chance of being interested in my product.
How do you plan to actually make this product?
I plan to build my own shop using tools I already have and buying tools that I got, like a CNC, which costs around $4,000. I estimate that the total cost for startup will be around 10 grand.
I'm interested. I want to hear a formal business plan. Contact me so we can set up a time. Hello again. I see you've come with your business plan. Alright, you can set up your slides and start whenever you're ready.
Hello, I'm Aiden Pawson, and I'm representing POSCO. In POSCO, our mission is to craft precision CNC topographic maps and art and furniture that brings the world's landscapes into everyday space. So, why are carved wooden maps even necessary? What can they provide? Well, the first thing is that businesses need to market their location. Think of a museum, think of a coffee shop. All of those places have historical information that they need to represent in their marketing strategy. So this will allow businesses to have that piece inside of their business, inside of their establishment, that will really show what how historical they are. But the next one is people, normal, ordinary people. People are deeply connected to places, and people might want a map to just represent what they've gone through, what adventures they've gone on. Think of the Appalachian Trail. A lot of people do that, and that's 2,500 miles. It's an adventure, and it's something that you want to keep with you for the rest of your life. So people may want a map of the Appalachian Trail and have it hung up on their wall, or have it embedded into a coffee table or other such things. And what it allows people who have those to do is to spark conversations, especially in businesses, that will also help with marketing, and it'll allow people to hold memories of their trip on the trail and show pride for, let's say, a city or a state that they live in, or a country. So who are we targeting? Who is our target market? This is kind of similar to the last slide, but a little bit different. Businesses. Businesses will be a big target. Same thing as before, coffee shops and museums. But we'll also be targeting outdoor lovers. They will be pretty interested because of the same reasons as before. But we're also targeting homeowners. You kind of need a home and a place to set up stuff to even have a map or furniture. So this is why we're targeting homeowners. We'll also be targeting people with a mid to high range income. This is because our products won't be very cheap. And this was a sacrifice so we could provide the maximum quality and customization, but that'll also kind of target our market towards a more mid to range high income. Alright, what is our pricing strategy? Our pricing strategy is cost plus pricing. And this is because it's predictable, simple, and scalable. You just take the cost of whatever it takes to produce your product and then layer profit on it. And this will always guarantee that you have profit as long as you're consistent with your bookkeeping, which we will be. But in different areas, like when we're running a booth, we might decide to use bundle pricing, where you buy a product, we'll have a bunch of pre-made products that we'll be able to go out to help market our kind of what we make. So people will be like, oh, that's cool, you know, I want a bigger one, I want the actual custom one. So we might have it where people might be able to buy multiple. So you have the first one, and then you have the next one, and the next one will be cheaper if you buy both of them together. This will be our very advertisable pricing strategy. So what is our marketing plan? We will use booths at art shows. So think the Key Peninsula Art Show or the Geek Harbor Art Show. These are places where people are already interested in outdoor art and decorating their home, and they'll be the exact target market that we desire. The second area where we will market is through our YouTube channel, Aiden Paz. We will record our manufacturing process, and this might get people interested online to buy our products online so we can go ship it at our website, aidenpaz.com. And the third and final way that we'll be marketing is through direct marketing. We will email businesses, we will call people interested, and we will talk to people that I know. This is so people will be able to share word of mouth with others and potentially get some more revenue. So our pricing objective and business type. We will be a sole proprietorship. This is because it's easy to start and the costs are low. We will produce low volume, high price products. This is because we want to focus on quality, because it will be key in competing with our competitors. So who are our competitors? This is our competition analysis. We are competing with cheap manufacturing, IKEA, and Etsy creators. But how are we better? We are always handcrafted. This competes with IKEA because IKEA is not handcrafted. Or cheap manufacturing. They use factory and particle board that will degrade after 10 years. Ours will be produced with high quality materials, so that way we will have our product last for 100 years as compared to 10 using particle board. Etsy creators, they will compete with quality. They will have high quality, but what they don't have is local connections. We will have local connections to local places using local themes. So if you want a map of Gig Harbor, if you want a map of Tacoma, we will have it ready, and we will know all the places that we should be adding to it. And compared to Etsy creators, we are custom. We'll be able to custom create works. So, our financial analysis, the brass tacks of what we're getting to. We will need $10,000 to start our business. I will contribute $300, but we need $7,000. The main reason why it's so expensive is because we will need $4,000 to have a CNC machine and all the other costs involving starting a shop. So we need $7,000 to get our business up and running. When do you expect a return on investment? We estimate that we will sell 25 products every year, priced $500, creating a revenue of $12,500. If we give 25% of all that profit in revenue back to our investors, we estimate that you will have a return on investment in 2 years and 6 months. Thank you for considering investing in POSCO. My contact information is here. Feel free to contact me if you're interested.